Starsector, a unique game with a unique world, characters and ships, low-tech, midline, high-tech. I've already spoken about all of them. All have their unique playstyle. All techs also have their unique ships, some fast, some slow, some made to protect, some made to attack, some made to hold the line and battle, while others are to battle and flank. There are many unique ships, some may say all of them are unique, but so far only two are really in this category. Hello, I'm the Steel Merchant, and today I will tell you about the so far two unique ships of Starsector. Spoilers ahead. At first, Starsector was just a sandbox game with simple quests. Get me X amount of drugs, kill X amount of enemies, they are in the X place. Yo, there are remnants here, give me their brains and I will pay you well. Lore was always there in missions, in descriptions, but now we have way more of it. It all came to us with the Cultian Academy mission. One of the mission leads us to Alpha Side. There, John Starsector, yes, this is the name of the main character, the Starsector community agreed to that, meets someone. Softing? Can music even be called someone? Like, it's softing, but... well, never mind. John's fleet encountered a ship controlled by music? The Ziggurat, the capital phase ship, a powerful enemy and an impossibility according to the lore. Yet, nevertheless, here it is. Eldritch music or not, John Starsector is John Starsector, so he wins and takes the Ziggurat for himself. His engineers somehow fix it, like those guys surely get underpaid. They just fix an eldritch spicy cloud somehow enslaved by Tritachon, which surely was a doing of Omega. Like, Tritachon is controlled by Omega, no other way for it to be. But back on topic. They fix it for John and they get paid like 1 credit a month. That's a scam. With Ziggurat in John's fleet, everyone immediately loses their shit. Suddenly everyone is interested in John, or rather the Ziggurat he now owns. Most importantly, the top G of the ludic path, number 1 Mariav ramming boy Brother Cotton immediately meets John himself. He says that the Ziggurat is dangerous, that it's both a weapon capable to destroy and to protect humanity. First, we took his ramblings as ramblings of Azeroth. Now we know that everything Brother Cotton says is right. Here is the description of the Ziggurat, or Ziggy for short. A plague on the bridge declares this ship class to be the result of Project Ziggurat. It appears to be built on technology created in Tritachon Prototype Lab, unknown to the personal sector at large. In addition to advanced conventional loadout, there are certain one-off components of exotic manufacture. It is possible to reverse engineer undamaged examples and produce replacements, but the underlying operating principles do not resemble any known domain technology, and those remain a mystery. The Ziggurat ship once had a human crew, or at least was intended to be crewed by humans. No sign of them remains as physical evidence or in databanks. Even the cleanest hegemony warship will have some initials and a rude word or two about the CO scratched behind a maintenance hatch. Here, nothing. So yes, Ziggurat's crew is gone. It was without a crew when it's fought. It wasn't controlled by an AI core, as those go mad when forced into phase ships. If we have an alpha core in storage while salvaging the Ziggurat, it tries to destroy it, showing the hatred, fear and sheer need for AI to destroy this ship. This further shows that the Ziggurat wasn't controlled by AI. Now we know by what it was controlled. By a being that's music that arrives with its dark tune when its light is disturbed by the noise of a sensor scan. A dweller from beyond the shroud. It took control of its new steel form, made the crew disappear. Let's hope loot snatched their souls away from it. The TTS Xenomorph, fuck it, TTS Xenomorph as it's known from now on, is the only phase capital, with 2 large energy slots, 4 medium universal and 6 small synergy. It's extremely strong. Good players can solo pretty much everything with it. 2 large energy weapons and 4 mid missiles and 6 small. This is the best strike ship in the game. This combined with Phase Cloak makes it even stronger, but there's more. Its special system. The Ziggurat makes motes, small balls flying around it. They dance around it as if they are little dancers to the Xenomorph's music. With a sound, they are ordered to advance rapidly on the enemy. This does EMP damage quickly, shutting down any shield. Motes also destroy fighters and missiles, making them a perfect point defense for Ziggy. This means Ziggy has it all: firepower, mobility and defense. First modded ship in the base game. Not only factions are interested in the Ziggurat, its previous owner, master siblings, are also interested in it. As soon as John's Starsector leaves the alpha side, a sensor ghost appears, a mode similar to the one Ziggurat uses. It flies towards the fleet, then stops and flies away just to disappear in the hyperspace. I think this was a spy, or rather a scout sent by the dwellers to check on one of their own. It realizes it's gone and flees. Maybe those things can feel fear themselves. Maybe this was the first time they felt the sensation, if they can even feel anything of the sort. In the abyss, the dwellers stay waiting for prey. If a fleet with the Ziggurat in it enters the abyss, a sensor ghost appears. They usually do not, as the dwellers don't need them probing around the place. They can manifest themselves. Itself, I have no idea how to describe them. Yet with the Ziggurat, a ghost appears. It flies around, sending motes. It wants the fleet to follow it, and if the fleet does, abyss lights they are led to. The Shroud wants the Ziggurat back. What for? To be reunited with its lost sibling? The spirit of the Ziggurat is gone. John Starsector and his fleet destroy it. Is it vengeance? We don't know if those things feel anything or feel like we do. I think the reason is to get their tendrils on it. The Ziggurat is the only ship that they can enter into, control. I think the dwellers cannot enter the hyperspace except in the abyss. They can only probe it in form of sensor ghosts. However, with a body in form of the Ziggurat, they can enter and then devour everything. So by no means do bring the Ziggurat into the abyss. There, the music only plays when the Shroud comes. Abyss is the home to many rogue planets. Around those mistake from the past gather. Those planets are devoured, stripped of everything by them. Then they move away to the next one, stripping them of everything, slowly but without stopping. A simple order followed by an even simpler intelligence. Threat moves within the abyss. Unseen to the fleets, threat gathers its strength. It attacks everything that can see it. Immediately, threat attacks fabricator units, creating vast fleets and overwhelm anyone they come across, then devour everything. But it isn't alone in the abyss. Its old enemies survive along it. This is the venerable design, the Forerunner, the Progenitor, the Onslaught Mk1 battleship. Its lines are strange, even atavistic to modern eyes. It was created to serve the Domain Armada long ago against some existential threat long forgotten, shrouded by the mists of time and propaganda. It is not without modification. The fuel capacity has been increased and the primitive integrated hyperdrive optimized. No shield system. This ship instead mounts 2 huge applique armor modules. These are intended to be removed for repair after taking battle damage and replaced with spares kept in the logistics train. Bafflingly robust form of electromechanical automation has been installed throughout all major subsystems. The brutal power of the Onslaught class, wielded by the Domain for thousands of cycles, is obvious even in this primitive form. Will to survive, will to fight and live, MK1 or the onslaught as players call it, is a reminder that so far humanity has survived everything thrown at it, and even if it hasn't, the MK1 remains. Its human crew, in and out of cryosleep, augmented with cybernetics as their bodies gave out because of age. Later, even the cyber crew couldn't stand the test of time anymore, but their home, their MK1 could, and it did. The crew automated the ship fully, so it would fight, even without them. It did so. It pursued the threat all the way to the Persean sector. For eons, the MK1 fought against the threat. For eons, in the darkness of the abyss, it held off the alien threat it was made to fight. After it's brought back online by John's Starsector, the MK1 immediately detects the threat and attacks. Made to serve, it did so and does continue after its resurrection. Because how else can we call it? The human crew of the MK1 automated it, gave it life. It continued to fight their battle. This way, their souls continued to live on within the ship. And if a monster of a ship like the Ziggurat can devour its human crew, leaving no trace of them, then the human crew of the blessed MK1 continues to live through it. MK1 made to fight the threat is outfitted to fight the threat. Its weapons focused on destroying armor, which the threat has a lot of. It has 3 large ballistic slots with devastator cannons, 2 medium missile slots with pylons, and 11 medium ballistics with 9 blaster cannons and 2 flak cannons. Unlike the onslaughts of the new age, it has no small slots. Its built-in weapon is also different. 2 heavy adjusticators take place of thermal pulse cannons. Its drive system is also different. Unlike the onslaught and the Legion, burn drive of the MK1 is sustained. It's slower and mobility is worse, but it's constant. MK1 does not have shields. It was made before shield technology became a thing. Instead of shield, it has 2 huge uprigged armor modules protecting its sides from enemy fire. It's also there so the nanites sent to devour the ship have to devour the pure armor modules first. This ship is clearly a combination of the Invictus and the Retribution. Invictus was too slow, although it had firepower. It lacked mobility and point defense, surely made it very weak against flanking and the swarm of nanites. Retribution was quicker, but it in turn lacked the armor and hue of the Invictus. Domain of Man push to fight for survival combined those two into one. Firepower of the Invictus, mobility similar to the Retribution. This way MK1 came to be, and from it the rest of the low-tech armada of the Domain. Although Onslaught isn't my favorite ship, I like the Legion more if it comes to low-tech capitals, and my favorite ship in the game is the Anubis. MK1 is also suicidal because of automated ship's fearless AI, which simply makes it jump in and die. I have nothing in respect for the MK1 despite it not even closely being my favorite. I explain now. The threat changes as it unfabricates and devours different ships, weapons, technology, it evolves. Most of its designs have around 50 or less than 50 of its old design in them. At the moment of the events of Starsector, Hive unit seems to be completely new unit, not matching anything from the Domain of old. Fabricator unit is similar in design to the Astral class supercarrier. With this, I speculate that Threat is in its high-tech stage at the moment. This means that Threat has went from its ancient design to low-tech to midline, and now they're high-tech form, and yet MK1 still fights them and is good at it. It still keeps up. Its only problem is its recklessness. So this ship remained the same for eons. Its enemy evolved, got much stronger over the years, and yet MK1, unchanged, still beats it.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
With MK1 and the Ziggurat, both the low-tech and the high-tech have unique ships. Midline once again seems to be the least favored line of the creators, as they don't have a unique ship for them yet. So I think we will get one soon, or I hope so. What it will be, I cannot say. I would like this midline ship to be Garuda, the flagship of my Assyrian terraforming cabal, the ship which led the last hooray of Mariath. But we will see, or nothing is known. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like. If you dislike, you dislike. There is nothing I can do about it. Subscribe if you feel like it. Have a great day. But before you go, please tell me, what's your favorite ship? And what is your idea for the midline unique ship? Now, goodbye.